Welcome to Begin With Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today we're going to do a Tai Chi Flow for flexibility that'll really help if you have tight shoulders. This will help to loosen them up. So find a place where you can do some mindful movement. All right, let's begin with the feet together, or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen, taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns towards the spine. Abdominal breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Just letting go of all the worries from the day. Just coming into the here and now. Arriving in the body. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment. And then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float out to the sides. They circle in front, gather in the energy, bring it into the heart, send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Or in yoga, it's called the prana. This energy giving us healing and vitality. This time the arms float up and over, hands come together, prayer position, they float down to the heart. Hands float all the way back up. They drift out and down. One more time. As the hands come together, we call that Anjali Mudra. And then from here, the hands float out to the sides. As you breathe in, open. And as you breathe out, the hands come back towards the center, prayer position. We call this the heart opening breath. Opening the shoulders and chest. Opening the heart. One more time, breathe in, open. Breathing out. Beautiful. The hands float down. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot, the hands float up in front as you open the door. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, floating down like a soft rain. Nice and easy, nice and slow. One more time, open the door. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in as you rise up, opening the shoulders and chest, decompressing the spine. Breathing out one more time. Holding up the sky, and then letting it go. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree, and soften. The arms open up wide. This hand here scoops under, the other one on top, as you embrace the moon. And then spin the moon, other hand on the bottom, the other hand on top. This time, the top hand goes to the hip. The other hand reaches up to the sky, and then press the hip out to the side, coming into your half moon. And then other side, top hand floats down to the hip, other hand floats up, press the hip out. And then one more time on each side, the half moon. This time you can hold the posture for a few breaths if you like, or you can keep going in and out. You can even have the bottom arm come up. The Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. All right, and then from here, the top hand floats down, bottom hand floats up, press the hip out to the side, reaching up to the sky. You can keep your hand on your hip, or you can let it float up, the half moon. And then from here, both arms float all the way up and over, and all the way down. The hands press behind. Then the hands float forward as you sit back into your chair. Rising up, the hands press behind. Sitting back, the chair pose. And then one more time, coming in and out. This time, if you want, you can hold for a few breaths, reaching out to the hills or reaching up to the sky or anywhere in between. You can always come to prayer position too. It's always an option. And then whenever you're ready, rising up, the hands float down, and then circle in front, hug the tree, Breathing in, the arms open. Breathing out, the fingertips drift towards each other, the hands float down. The hands brush out to the corner. They circle around and then come towards the hip. And then out to the other corner, making a figure 8. Call this polishing the table. Nice gentle rotation, circling it around, like a moving meditation. All right, one more time on each side, polishing the table, coming out to the corner, and then from here the hands float down, they drift up to shoulder height. Other side. All right, this time as the hands float up, the palms face away, and they drift right across the horizon, and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas, making nice, gentle brush strokes. One more time. This time the arms float all the way up and over, big Chen circles. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Very nice. And then reverse direction. The hands float up to shoulder height, the palms face away, drift right across the horizon, and then back down. Painting on the canvas, drifting across, really feeling all the sensations that you can, bringing mindfulness to the body. One more time, drift across. And then the arms float all the way up and over like a big wave. We call this Chen circles. All the way up and over. One more time. And then keep on drifting side to side. This time the hands stay low, drifting over to one side and over to the other. And you can always do this nice, gentle, flowing motion at any point during the session, whenever your arms need a break. And then come over to one side, tap the heel right out in front. Step back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the heel. This time, tap the heel, the hand comes over the foot. Other side, tap the heel, hand over the foot. All right, this time hand over the foot, other hand in front of the heart, playing the pipa, the Chinese guitar. Other side, hand over the foot, the other hand right in front of the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Sometimes called strumming the lute, the Chinese guitar. And then step in and hug the tree, rounding out, soften, step one foot out a little bit wider. And then from here, the fingers dip down towards the earth. They circle in front, coming all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body, like a column of air. Coming all the way up and over, right down the center, digging in the garden. One more time. As always, it doesn't matter how low you go. And then reverse direction. Fingertips point up to the sky. They float all the way out and down as we harvest from the garden. Coming up, big circles. The energy loves the circular motion. So do the joints. It's like we're lubricating our joints. All right, this time round out and hug the tree and soften. The arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, once again embrace the moon, softening down, and then pivot on the heel, the toes point out to the side. And then the moon orbits around the earth, circling around as if you're carrying something precious. All right, and then reverse direction. Whichever way you were going, just go the other way. Circling around. You might even start to feel the tingling in the hands and fingers. That's the chi. And then hug the tree. Bring it back to center, pivot on the heel, the toes face forward. The arms open up wide, then this hand scoops under, catch the moon. Pivot on the heel, point the toes out to the side. the moon orbits the earth, or sometimes called stirring the chi, like we're stirring the energy in the cauldron of the body. And then reverse direction. Circle it around. Breathing. Feeling the sensations one more time. And then hug the tree. Bring it back to center. Rounding out and soften. From here, the arms open up wide. The wrists cross down low. The arms rise up and open overhead. And float back down. Gathering the energy from the earth. Giving it back to the sky above. Harmonizing yin and yang. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Gathering below. And then let it go. And then this time, the elbows bend. The palms face away as you soften the hips and knees. Then as you rise up, spiral the hands up towards the sky. And then spiral the hands away as you soften down. One more time, coming in and out. Coming down. And then from here, you can hold for a few breaths if you like. You can always soften the shoulders down more if you need to. You can always come to prayer position. Just noticing whatever arises. Can you be with it? And if you can't, that's okay too. All right, whenever you're ready, rise up, hug the tree, and then step the foot in a little bit closer if you like. And then from here, the arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon, step out to the side. Bottom arm comes up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand presses down, ward off. Circle it back, breathing in, breathing out. One more time, ward off. This time, bottom hand scoops under, fingertips slide down. Circle it around, roll back. Or we sometimes call this one yielding. Receiving the energy, and then we'll toss it away. The arms float up, the hand folds in, pressing palm to palm, and then shift the weight forward, slide down, toss away, fold it in, and press. One more time. This time the hands separate. Draw the hands in towards the heart, and then push back out. The push. Breathing in. Breathing out one more time, just like the ocean. The tide rolls in, the tide rolls out. And then sit back and open. Wipe across the horizon. Take your time as you step in, catch the moon. Other side, step out, bottom arm comes up until it's parallel with the earth. The other hand down, warding off. Circle it around, storing the energy and then releasing. Breathing in, and then breathing out. This time, bottom hand scoops under, hands slide down, and then circle it around. Roll back. Going with the flow. One more time. And then toss it away. The arms float up, the hand folds in, press palm to palm, shift the way forward. Slide down, toss away, press. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out, the hands separate, draw the hands in towards the heart, and then push back out. The push, or sometimes called pushing the mountain. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. And then sit back and open, wipe across. Each movement one time, grasping the bird's tail, step in, catch the moon, step out and ward off. Nice and slow, roll back. Toss away. Press. Release. Draw in and push. Very nice. All right, sit back and open. Wipe across. Other side, grasping the bird's tail. Step in, and then step out, ward off. Roll back, toss away, press, release, draw in, and push. All right, this time sit back, the hands float to the center. The hands circle away from each other, step in, bring the foot right towards the other ankle. The hands meet at the heart. The tree pose. And you can keep your foot rooted into the earth, or you can lift it above or below the knee. Once again, meeting yourself where you're at. You can keep your hands here, or you can reach up to the sky. If you are reaching up, softening the shoulders, but energizing the fingers. All right, sometimes it helps to focus on one point, the drishti, the focal point. And then when you're ready, you can step down, step the other foot in, hands meet back at the heart, the tree pose on the other side. So we stay nice and even. And you can stay right here. You can lift the foot up if you like, experimenting. It's okay if you wobble. That's how we train the balance. If it's too easy, we won't adapt. Or sometimes it's nice to make it easy just to be in the flow. So there's lots of ways you can approach it, but always with kindness. If you want, you can reach up to the sky. Softening the shoulders if that works better, or bringing the hands to the heart if that works better. And then when you're ready, step down, hug the tree, soften. The arms open up wide, backs of the hands face each other, the hands float up the midline and drift out to the sides, the fountain. Really letting go of tension, breathing in, and letting the hands fall down like water from a fountain. Connecting with the water element, feeling soft but powerful, releasing tension, feeling the flow. One more time, the fountain. This time the fingertips point up towards the sky. The hands come up the midline, they spiral out and away from each other, and then all the way down. Silk reeling, spiraling the energy through the body, increasing our circulation and blood flow as well. One more time, silk reeling. This time the palms face up, right in front of the lower abdomen, and then scoop up all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. As if you're gathering in the breath, gathering in the energy, and letting it wash through the body. We call this the bathing breath. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. This time the hands circle around, the palms face towards each other right in front of the heart. As you breathe in, the arms open slightly. As you breathe out, they come back towards each other. Breathe in, open a little more. Coming back together. This time, big open, accordion breathing. Breathe in just slightly, and then back towards each other. This time a little bit more. This time, big open. One more round, accordion breathing. Breathe in, small open, breathing out. This time a little bit bigger. This time, big open as you breathe in. Beautiful. This time the arms float out to the sides, the hands scoop down, palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And then this hand here floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind, creating focus and clarity. One more time, centering. Breathing in. Breathing out. This time both arms float all the way up and over as much as you can. The hands float down as you soften the hips and knees. Then circle in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body, scooping under, bring the energy into the heart, and then back down. One more time, opening the heart. transforming the energy into loving kindness. This time, make a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Then you can bring your hands to your lower abdomen or wherever feels comfortable for you, and then step the feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Let your body rock and sway ever so slightly, bamboo in the wind. Feeling the gentle rocking motion and all the sensations that arise in the body. Feel the body breathing. And then you can bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile, expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes were closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. We can finish with a bow. Namaste.